Muscle loss after 60, known as sarcopenia, is often seen as an inevitable part of aging. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be that way? Many people notice that climbing stairs gets harder or that standing up from a chair requires more effort. These changes are not just signs of normal aging. They're warnings that your muscles aren't getting the support they need. The key to preventing this decline lies largely in protein intake. As you get older, your body's ability to build and maintain muscle weakens. This process, called anabolic resistance, means your muscles need more protein than they did when you were younger to stay strong. While a 40-year-old might get by with about 20 grams of protein per meal to stimulate muscle growth, someone over 60 often needs 30 to 40 grams. This is a big jump, and many seniors aren't meeting this new demand. That's why muscle loss progresses silently for years before it becomes noticeable. But here's the good news. Science shows that with the right nutrition and simple lifestyle changes, you can slow down, stop, and even reverse muscle loss. This isn't about complicated diets or expensive supplements. It's about understanding your changing needs and making smart choices that fit your life. One food in particular stands out as a natural powerhouse to help you maintain your strength. Beans. They're affordable, accessible, and packed with high-quality protein and nutrients your muscles crave. In the following segments, I'll show you exactly how this humble food can be your secret weapon against muscle loss. You deserve to move with confidence and live independently for many years to come. Starting today, you have the power to change your muscle health for the better. Understanding your protein needs after 60 is essential because your body's muscle-building machinery doesn't work the same as it used to. This is due to anabolic resistance, a condition where your muscles become less sensitive to protein signals that tell them to grow and repair. What worked at 40 won't cut it now. Recent research suggests adults over 60 should consume between 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. For someone weighing 70 kilograms, that means aiming for about 84 to 112 grams of protein each day, spread evenly across meals. This is almost double the protein younger adults need. Why does this matter? Because protein provides the essential amino acids your muscles need to rebuild themselves after daily wear and tear. Among these amino acids, leucine is a standout player. It acts like a key, unlocking your muscle cells' ability to synthesize new muscle protein. Older adults need roughly 2 to 2.5 grams of leucine per meal to effectively trigger muscle growth. Many typical meals just don't provide this amount, which means your muscles may miss out on crucial signals to repair and strengthen. Unfortunately, many seniors don't realize they're under-consuming protein because they often stick to lighter meals, especially at breakfast and lunch. But studies show that distributing protein evenly throughout the day, rather than loading up at dinner, leads to better muscle maintenance. This means planning meals to include about 25 to 35 grams of high-quality protein each time you eat. Don't worry, it's easier than you think. Combining familiar foods, like beans with whole grains, can give you the complete proteins your muscles crave. In the next section, I'll introduce you to one extraordinary food that not only meets but exceeds these protein requirements in a natural, affordable way. Now let me introduce you to the star food that has more than 7 times the protein of eggs and is revolutionizing how seniors approach muscle health. Beans are not only a powerhouse of protein, but also offer a complete package of nutrients that support muscle growth and overall well-being. For example, cooked soybeans contain an impressive 31 grams of protein per cup, surpassing the protein content found in a typical 4-ounce chicken breast. This makes soybeans, along with other varieties like lentils, black beans, and chickpeas, exceptional choices for anyone over 60 aiming to maintain or build muscle. But protein quantity is only part of the story. The quality of protein, measured by its amino acid profile, matters too. Pistachios, a nut you might not expect, are actually a complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids your body cannot produce on its own. This is a rarity among plant-based foods and positions pistachios as a unique player in senior nutrition. Moreover, the fiber in beans supports gut health and reduces inflammation, both critical factors in preserving muscle function as you age. Unlike animal proteins, beans also provide magnesium, folate, antioxidants, and other minerals that work synergistically to protect and nourish your muscles. They are affordable, easy to prepare, and incredibly versatile in the kitchen. I often hear from patients who were skeptical at first, but have experienced real strength gains and improved energy after incorporating beans regularly into their diets. In the next part, I'll explain how to time your protein intake to get the maximum muscle-building benefits from these amazing foods. Timing your protein intake correctly is just as important as what you eat, especially after 60. Your muscles become more responsive to protein in the hours following a meal, but this muscle-building window stretches longer as you age, lasting up to 3 to 6 hours compared to just 1 to 2 hours in younger adults. This slower but sustained response works perfectly with how beans digest, providing a steady release of amino acids that fuels muscle repair throughout the day. Many older adults fall into the trap of having a light breakfast and lunch, saving most protein for dinner. Unfortunately, this pattern doesn't support muscle maintenance well because your body can only use about 25 to 35 grams of protein at a time for building new muscle. Excess protein consumed in one sitting won't be stored for later use. It's simply broken down or used for energy. Distributing protein evenly across your meals ensures your muscles get a consistent supply of building blocks to repair and grow. For example, aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Combining beans with whole grains like brown rice or quinoa helps create complete proteins, ensuring you get all the essential amino acids your muscles need. Pairing these meals with foods rich in vitamin C, such as bell peppers or tomatoes, boosts iron absorption, another key mineral for muscle function. If you engage in physical activity, eating protein within 2 hours afterward maximizes muscle protein synthesis. This doesn't mean heavy exercise is required. Even light gardening or a brisk walk counts. In the next section, I'll share practical ways to add these protein-rich foods to your meals so you can start supporting your muscles today. Adding these protein-rich foods like beans and nuts into your daily meals can be both simple and delicious. Start your day with a breakfast that includes half a cup of cottage cheese or a handful of mixed nuts, combined with fruit or whole grains to provide a balanced and complete protein source. For lunch, try a hearty lentil soup or a salad topped with roasted chickpeas or black beans. These choices not only deliver muscle-building protein, but also provide fiber and antioxidants that support your overall health. Dinner can include a vegetable stir-fry with edamame or a bean-based chili paired with quinoa or brown rice to ensure you're getting all essential amino acids. Snack options like pistachios, almonds, or a small serving of ricotta cheese offer convenient boosts of protein between meals. The key is consistency and variety. Rotating different types of beans and nuts throughout the week prevents boredom and maximizes nutrient intake. Batch cooking is a great strategy. Prepare several cups of beans or lentils on the weekend and portion them into containers to use throughout the week. Using a pressure cooker can save time and improve digestibility, making meal prep easier. Remember to start gradually if you're new to beans to give your digestive system time to adjust, increasing your intake week by week. With these practical steps, you'll create a sustainable routine that supports muscle maintenance and overall vitality. Next, I'll address common misconceptions that might be holding you back from embracing these powerful foods. There are many myths about plant-based proteins that often discourage seniors from making them a regular part of their diet. One common misconception is that plant proteins are incomplete or inferior to animal proteins. This idea dates back to outdated research from the early 20th century and has been thoroughly debunked by modern science. In reality, every plant protein contains all essential amino acids. The key is eating a variety of plant foods throughout the day to ensure your body gets the full spectrum. Another myth is that plant proteins are harder to digest or cause digestive discomfort. While some people worry about gas or bloating, simple preparation methods like soaking beans overnight and using pressure cookers can reduce these issues significantly. For those with dental challenges, softer forms like nut butters or blended bean dishes can provide the same nutritional benefits without chewing difficulties. Some also believe that plant proteins can't match muscle-building effects of animal proteins. However, recent research involving thousands of older adults shows that when total protein intake is adequate, plant proteins perform just as well in maintaining muscle mass and strength. The added benefits of fiber, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds found in beans and nuts offer unique advantages animal proteins can't match. By overcoming these myths and embracing the nutritional power of plants, you open the door to improved muscle health and overall well-being. In the next section, I'll explain how combining these foods with exercise can multiply their benefits for your muscles. Combining protein-rich foods like beans and nuts with regular exercise creates a powerful synergy that significantly enhances muscle maintenance and growth after 60. Exercise, especially resistance training, sends strong signals to your muscles that they need to grow stronger, while protein provides the essential building blocks to respond to those signals. Research shows that older adults who engage in even light resistance exercises 2 to 3 times a week, such as chair stands, wall push-ups, or lifting light weights, see much greater benefits when they also consume adequate protein throughout the day. Timing your protein intake around exercise is crucial. Eating a protein-rich meal or snack within 2 hours after physical activity maximizes muscle protein synthesis, allowing your muscles to repair and grow more efficiently. Even everyday activities like gardening, walking, or carrying groceries provide valuable muscle stimulation when combined with proper nutrition. Many of my patients report feeling stronger and more energetic simply by adding a few minutes of simple exercises to their routine and pairing that with consistent protein intake from beans, nuts, and cheese. This approach doesn't require a gym membership or expensive equipment. Just commitment to small, manageable changes that fit your lifestyle. Staying active not only supports muscle health, but also improves balance, reduces fall risk, and boosts your overall quality of life. Next, I'll share how these protein-rich foods benefit your heart and overall health as you age. What makes beans, nuts, and certain cheeses especially valuable for seniors is that they support more than just muscle health. They also promote cardiovascular health, which is crucial as we age. High animal protein diets have been linked to increased inflammation and heart disease risk, but plant proteins like those found in beans and nuts actually reduce inflammation markers such as C-reactive protein. This anti-inflammatory effect helps protect your blood vessels and keeps your heart functioning optimally. For example, the fiber in beans not only supports digestion, but also lowers cholesterol levels, reducing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Nuts, particularly walnuts, are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, known to improve circulation and reduce muscle inflammation caused by exercise. Certain cheeses, like Parmesan, provide calcium, which is essential for proper muscle contraction and heart rhythm. These nutrients work together to maintain your cardiovascular system's health while helping your muscles stay strong and responsive. Choosing these protein sources helps you manage blood pressure, balance blood sugar levels, and maintain healthy cholesterol, all critical factors in preventing chronic diseases common in older adults. Many seniors report feeling more energetic and stable after incorporating these foods into their diets, often noticing improved endurance during daily activities. In the next part, I'll guide you through creating a sustainable meal plan that incorporates these foods to keep you strong, healthy, and independent well into your golden years. Creating a sustainable meal plan that includes beans, nuts, and muscle-supporting cheeses is easier than you might think and can make a huge difference in your health. Start by calculating your daily protein needs using your weight in kilograms multiplied by 1.2 to 1.6 grams. For most seniors, aiming for 25 to 35 grams of protein per meal spread throughout the day is ideal. Plan meals that combine these protein-rich foods with whole grains and colorful vegetables for balanced nutrition. For breakfast, consider a smoothie with ricotta cheese and berries or oatmeal topped with chopped nuts and a spoonful of nut butter. At lunch, a hearty lentil soup or black bean salad with quinoa offers a complete protein and plenty of fiber. For dinner, try adding Parmesan cheese to roasted vegetables or mixing beans into pasta sauces. Keep snacks simple and convenient. Handfuls of pistachios, almonds, or cottage cheese with fruit work perfectly. Batch cooking beans in a pressure cooker can save time, and freezing portions ensures you always have protein ready. Variety keeps meals interesting and helps you meet all your nutrient needs, so rotate between different beans and nuts throughout the week. Stay hydrated, especially as fiber intake increases, aiming for at least 8 glasses of water daily. Remember, consistency matters more than perfection. Small daily changes add up to big results over time. Tracking your meals and noting how you feel can help you stay motivated and adjust as needed. Combined with gentle exercise, this meal plan will help you maintain muscle, improve energy, and enjoy greater independence. Now that you have the plan, it's time to take action and make these powerful foods a natural part of your life. One question I hear frequently from patients is whether it's safe to eat these protein-rich foods if they have health concerns like lactose intolerance, kidney issues, or high blood pressure. Let's clear up some common concerns. For lactose intolerance, aged cheeses like Parmesan have almost no lactose, so they're generally well tolerated. Cottage cheese and ricotta contain small amounts, but many find they can enjoy these in moderation or choose lactose-free options. For those with kidney problems, it's important to consult your doctor before increasing protein intake significantly, as excessive protein can strain the kidneys. However, moderate balanced protein from beans, nuts, and cheeses is usually safe and beneficial for most older adults. If you have high blood pressure, watch the sodium content. Parmesan tends to be higher in salt, but you can choose low-sodium cottage cheese and ricotta varieties. Balancing cheese intake with plenty of fresh vegetables and fruits helps manage sodium levels. Another concern is allergies, especially to nuts. If you have a known allergy, avoid nuts and focus on other protein sources like beans and cheeses. Lastly, some worry about calories, but studies show moderate nut consumption doesn't lead to weight gain because nuts increase feelings of fullness and reduce overall calorie intake. The key to safely enjoying these foods is portion control and consistency rather than overindulgence. Always talk to your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes, especially if you have chronic health conditions. With the right guidance, these foods can be safe, effective, and enjoyable parts of your diet that help you stay strong and healthy. Next, I'll share inspiring success stories from seniors who have transformed their health using these strategies.